Hey guys! So today's video is going to be my monthly favorites. These are products I have been loving in the month of November. I'm sorry that this video is going up so late. I always religiously either post the last day of the month or the first day of the following month. And look at the date. I am way late. But you guys do know my situation right now. I don't want to get into it because I have an update video coming. But anyway, let's get on to the products I've been loving. So I have two eyeshadow palettes that I really want to share with you guys because I love them both so much. I'm going to start with the more pricier one. And this is from a brand called Natasha Denona. She is a makeup artist that created her own makeup line, and I purchased this palette myself. I did get sent a few things from them, but I heard amazing things about their eyeshadows that I decided to place an order for it. These hands down are the best eyeshadows I have ever used in my entire life. I like them more than the Makeup Forever eyeshadows, and those were like right up here for me. These are just a smidge above that. I think I paid like $50 for this palette, and you only get 5 eyeshadows, and it's not the best packaging ever. This doesn't look very luxury or high-end, even though it has a very high price point. But I think that when it comes to this, it's quality over packaging. The eyeshadows are so good that I look past like the plastic packaging, and I do think it's worth the money. I paid for it and I don't regret it at all. And I wanted to get this one because I don't have any eyeshadows that look like this. She has a ton of beautiful shades, but because they were so pricey, I wanted to get one that I didn't have any dupes of. I chose this really pretty silvery green palette, and this just says palette number 9. She does have like huge palettes that are like $200, something crazy like that. But I think you should definitely check these out if you're willing to invest the $50 because they're the best. I have these two on my eyelids right now, like mixed together and on my eyes. This is what I have in my inner corner. This is like the most intense, beautiful, shimmery inner corner highlight. And there's just no fallout. They feel almost creamy to the touch, but they are powder. It's like the craziest thing. I don't know. They're the best eyeshadows in the entire world, personally, I think. I haven't really tried any of her matte shadows because these are all shimmery, so I'm not exactly sure about those, but I am highly impressed with Natasha Denona eyeshadows. Okay, so now for a much affordable price. I have really been loving the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. You get 14 eyeshadows, or if you want to look at it, you get 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlights, but you can use them all as eyeshadows, and you could even use these shimmery ones as highlights. You know, the world is your oyster. I love this palette. I think it has such a pretty mix of colors because you have your really warm bronzy shades, which I like, and then you have your more like mauvey purple shades over here, like cranberry. I haven't had it for too long, but I have been dabbling into this highlight right here. It's such a pretty shimmery pink. I love it. And then I have used a couple of the warmer eyeshadows a few times, and I just really like it. And I believe this palette is under $13, and it's just really good quality. Congratulations, Carli, because it is really good. I'm going to talk about nail polish favorites. I want to give a huge shout out to the H&M nail polishes. These are so good, guys. They're so incredibly good. I've already accumulated like 6 or 7 of these. They're amazing. I love the brush on these nail polishes because they're a nice like chubby brush. They get my entire nail in just one swipe. I hate tiny little skinny brushes. I like them fat and juicy. Besides the brush, the formula is actually really nice. I haven't found one that I don't like so far. These two are some of my favorites. This one is called Witching Hour. It's such a dark like forest green. Perfect for this time of year. And then honestly, this is like the epitome of the perfect mauve nail polish. This one is called Sepia. It's beautiful. It's not too purple mauve. It's a nice blush color. That's what it is. It's a beautiful blush color. These are so creamy. I do use 2 coats, but some of these you can get away with just using 1 coat. They're that good. They're that opaque. They're that creamy. They're around $5. I really love them. I also want to give a shout out to this guy right here. This is the Hansen Complete Salon Manicure Nail Polish in the shade Yummy Yam. I like that name. It's the nail polish I am wearing right now. It's much darker on the nails, and then it comes off in the bottle, but I still like it anyway. This is literally like such a pretty camel color. Looking at it on the nails, it looks identical to MAC's eyeshadow in Uninterrupted. It looks like Bobbi Brown Camel or Makeup Geek Desert Sands, like that kind of nail polish. It's so pretty, and out of all the nail polishes I have in my entire collection, OPI, Essie, Deborah, Lippmann, out of all of them, the Salon Manicure line from Sally Hansen is my favorite. It's the one that lasts on my nails the longest out of any brand I've ever used. They're amazing. I love them. Okay, so last nail product. It's not a nail polish, but it is something that has completely transformed my nails, and it is this little guy right here. It's from the brand Nailtiques, and it is their Formula 2 Plus. This was a recommendation based on you guys. I talked about how I had really peely nails and how my nail polish just chipped the next day because my nails were so peely on the bottom. And I was using Nailtech for a long time. It's like the Nailtech Formula 2, I think it's also called that. And it was working really well, but a lot of you guys were telling me, try the Nailtiques version. Nailtech is like a dupe for it, so try the original because it's a lot better. And it is a lot better. It's a lot smaller and more expensive. But it really has transformed my nails. My nails are not peeling at all anymore. Like 100% non-peeling. I love this. I use this as a base coat, and then I go in with my nail polish and then a top coat. This is amazing. So my next favorite is the blush I'm wearing, and when I did my dupes video, this again was another recommendation from you guys. You feed into my makeup addiction. When I did my dupes video, I talked about how much I loved the Milani baked blushes, but I had never tried this one, and a lot of you guys told me to pick it up. And this is in the shade Berry Amore. This is what it looks like. It is stunning. I never wanted to get it because for some reason I thought it would look too dark on me, but I actually really like it. It's the blush I'm wearing right now on my face. I heard that this is kind of like a dupe for MAC's Warm Soul. I personally don't think it's that similar. I think Warm Soul is a little bit peachier, like a little bit more warm. This one is a little bit more pinky berry, but it still has like that Warm Soul feeling. So I totally understand. It's beautiful. This goes with almost anything. I almost love it as much as I love Luminoso, and I love Luminoso. It's my favorite. But this one is so beautiful. Like, it doesn't have any chunks of glitter, even though it looks like it does. It doesn't come off on the cheeks. It's so pretty, and it goes with so many things. It's a great blush, and thank you to all of you who recommended it. Okay, so my next favorite I have to talk about because I feel like everybody needs to own this brush. This is the Sigma Soft Angled Contour Brush. It is the F23. When I first saw Sigma release this, I knew that I wanted it so bad because it reminded me a lot of a Chanel brush I have been wanting forever, but I haven't purchased because, like, Chanel is, like, expensive. Very expensive. And it's so similar to this. I think it is a little bit bigger, but it has like the same shape. It's like this angled, beautiful brush. I was so excited to get this in the mail. This has made contouring so fun for me. I don't know, because of its angle, I contour my cheekbones perfectly, but it's not a harsh, chiseled, intense contour. Sometimes I'm into that look, but sometimes I want it to look more natural most of the times. And this brush does it for me. It just gives you such a nice, blended, soft contour. It's amazing. I highly recommend this brush. It's so good. Okay, moving on to my next favorite. I want to talk about face products really quick. And I love this so much. This is the Pixi Glow Mist. You can find Pixi at Target. This has propolis. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Propolis and argan oil. It says it is nourishing and hydrating. What instantly drew me to this is the fact that it has argan oil in it, and the fact that it's like an actual oil. I mean, obviously because it has argan oil in it, but it looks incredibly oily in the little bottle. And of course, for someone with really oily skin, they're like, whoa, get that away from me. But with me, I was all about it. Love this. I haven't used too much. I've been using it for like the past 2 weeks. It's so good. If you have extremely dry skin, I highly recommend this. Personally, this is the closest thing that comes to the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. That's like $52. This is much cheaper than that. And it doesn't quite moisturize my face the way that the Tatcha one does. The Tatcha one is better, but this one is a great alternative. I have this underneath all of my makeup today. I used it as a base to have my skin look nice and glowy, and I have a lot of highlight on, but the glow factor within also comes from this. I don't think you would like this if you have oily skin. Maybe you would, I don't know. But it's really, really glowy. It says, all over face mist for a glowing, luminous, and smooth complexion, enriched with 13 natural oils, plus propolis, aloe vera, and fruit extracts. I love it, and I highly recommend. So every time I go to film a video, I just pop on my Makeup Forever Face and Body Foundation because it's the one I have in my makeup bag at the moment. But I cannot deny the fact that when I'm not using that one, I am using this one. This is also from Makeup Forever, and it is their Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. When I saw Makeup Forever release this, I was like, oh, that is a foundation I am staying far away from, because stick foundations personally just do not work for me because of my dry skin. Every stick foundation I've ever used looks incredibly cakey on me no matter what. It just looks thick and heavy. And then, I don't know, something inside of me told me to buy this, so I did, and it's amazing. It does not look cakey on my skin. It's the foundation I'm wearing right now, and it's the first stick foundation that I can say leaves a nice, natural, almost on the verge of dewy finish. Personally, for me, because my skin is so dry, it's not dewy on me. It's more of a natural satin finish, but it's beautiful. I would say that this is a flat medium foundation. A lot of people say it's full coverage. I think it's a nice medium coverage, which I like, and it's so good. It's so easy. You just take this thing off and just swipe it on your face and blend it in. It's amazing. You don't have to blend right away, which is what I like. I take the time and I put it on my entire face. I get my flat top kabuki and then I buff it in. Some stick foundations you have to work with immediately because it dries so fast. Not this. It's so easy to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and stay on the face subject, and I have to give this a mention. I haven't been using this for a full month yet, but I have been using it non-stop since my video. This is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I know it's really weird because this is a men's product, but I use this as a primer for my face before I apply my makeup. And Nikki Tutorials gave me that idea, just like she gave that idea to a million other YouTubers. She's awesome, but this is awesome too. I was truly shocked at how well this made my makeup last throughout the day. I did a whole video on it. I will link it down below, where I applied it to one side of my face and then I went about my day. And the side where I applied this just looked so much smoother. My bronzer was on at the end of the day and it was not splotchy. It was intact, while the other side where I had a Makeup Forever primer was splotchy. So this was $5. I bought this at Publix for $5. It is so good. I would recommend getting the sensitive one because the normal one has that super strong man scent. This one is a very faint scent and it hasn't broken me out or clogged my pores. It is truly a fabulous primer for $5. It's insane. Okay, so I have a lot of lip products to share with you guys, so I'm going to save that to the end of the video. I have one more thing to share with you before I get into the lips. This palette is everything and more. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow Palette. I purchased this myself. For some reason, I want to throw that out there because Becca did send this to me, but they sent it to the wrong address. They sent it to my previous home, and they were going to send it to me again, but I couldn't wait. I just bought it. This is what it looks like. I love the packaging. It has a huge mirror. I use this mirror a lot to do my makeup, when I'm sitting on the floor of this house, since I don't have a room. And it's a great mirror. It's really big. I love that they included that. But basically, what's in this palette is Champagne Pop, which is the highlight Jaclyn Hill created. And then you have Blushed Copper over here, which is something that they came out with that was limited edition. I don't know if it's still available. I don't think so, but Blush Copper. And then they have this bad boy over here, which is their newest highlight that will be permanent. They are coming out with a full size of this, and it will be permanent. And it is in the shade Pearl. And I specifically want to talk about Pearl. It's so beautiful. I know a lot of people don't like white highlights, but I think on fair skin, it's insanely gorgeous. I'm wearing Pearl right now. That is the only highlight I have on my face. Pearl. I love mixing these two together. Champagne Pop and Pearl look so nice mixed. And then this is a great blush, a nice blush topper or a really, really pretty eyeshadow. I use all three of these colors and I think the whole palette is worth it. Oh my gosh, is this available? Am I talking about this and this sold out? I'm not sure. I hope it's not sold out. And if it is, I'm sorry. I have 7 lip products to share with you guys, and only 3 of them are liquid lipsticks. I know. You thought all 7. were gonna be liquid lipsticks, didn't you? But no, just 3. First one I want to talk about is from Colourpop, and it is their Lippie stick in the shade Ruffle. This is such a beautiful warm brown. I feel like I don't have anything that looks like this. It's stunning, and the crazy part is that it looks so much prettier on. Like, I love it swatched, but I love it on. I had gotten this in the mail and I thought that they were all beautiful until I saw Shay from That Girl Shay. She like swatched all of them on her lips, and Ruffle looked insane on her. It looked so beautiful that it inspired me to like pull it out, and I have been using it non-stop since I saw her wear it. Speaking of browns, I have been using brown lip liner with pretty much everything. I even talked about MAC Chestnut in my last month's favorite. I'm still on like the brown lip liner kick. I put it under like everything. But I have discovered this guy right here because I've been using MAC lip liners in brown recently, and I wanted like a cheaper alternative. And I bought this and I love it. This is the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner. That is the longest name a lip liner has ever had. And this is in the shade Urban Cafe. It's a beautiful dark brown, really similar to MAC Chestnut or Bittersweet. One of those shades. It looks so pretty underneath so many lipsticks. So I wanted to give this little brown guy a shout out because if you've been wanting brown lip liner but don't want to spend a lot on a lip liner, this one from NYX is awesome. Okay, so moving back to Colourpop. This is crazy because I mean I've owned this for a really, really long time, but I have been using it non-stop recently. This is the Lumiere lip pencil. You guys know Lumiere is my favorite Colourpop lipstick because I created it, and I love Lumiere, but I love the lip liner so much. Like, I love the lipstick and the lip liner both, but I think I like the lip liner just a little bit more. I just love how it looks. It looks incredibly matte on the lips. I have been wearing this and this alone for a while. I was wearing this in my BoxyCharm unboxing video this month, just this by itself. I love it. Not only is it great to pair under like a bunch of mauve-y nude shades, it's so pretty on its own. So I have been using my Lumiere lip pencil a lot. I love it. And the perfect combination, the perfect Lumiere lip pencil topper is this guy right here. I got this in my BoxyCharm this month, and it's amazing. It's made me really, really want to play around with lip gloss more because I'm all about that matte lip. Obviously, you guys know I'm so into liquid lipsticks. I don't care what anybody says, I love them. But after receiving this in the mail, I'm like into glossy lips. This is the Kadar lip stain in the shade Lucky. This is pretty much like the Lumiere lip pencil in like a super, super, super glossy formula. It's so amazing, and the fact that it is a lip stain, it stays on my lips for a really long time. It doesn't dry matte. It stays really shiny and really glossy. It's not a liquid lipstick, so it doesn't last the entire day, but it lasts a good amount of time, and it just makes your lips so juicy. Thank you, BoxyCharm, for putting this in my box this month because it is good. Okay, and then the last 3 things I want to share with you are liquid lipsticks. The first one I have to talk about. This is the Stila All Day Liquid lipstick in the shade Baci, I want to say, B-A-C-I. I'm probably stupid for not being able to pronounce a 4-letter word, but I'm going to go with Baci. It came in their like Eternally Yours liquid lipstick kit, or the other one, I'm not exactly sure. I had to buy mine on the Stila website because I couldn't find it on Sephora anymore, but I hope and pray that they make this color permanent because it is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks in the entire world. I have about 1 million of them, and instantly this is like top 5 for me. I don't know, it's beautiful. There might be like 1 million shades that look just like this, but I feel like when I put it on, it looks unique to me. I was wearing this in my huge Sephora haul, so you can go ahead and see it. It was like my VIB sale haul. I'm wearing this and this alone, and I freaking love it. The next one I want to talk about is this guy right here. This is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Bear With Me. I purchased this instantly when I saw that they released this. Dose of Colors is my favorite liquid lipstick ever. Well, top 3 definitely. One of the best formulas in the entire world. So every time they come out with a new collection or they release a new liquid lipstick, I buy it. Like, I buy it. I love it. It's amazing. And this one is such a pretty everyday nude, but with a little bit of pink. Like, it's not too pink. I don't know how to explain it, but it's beautiful. It's stunning. I love it, love it, love it. And then the last thing I want to talk about is this guy right here. I haven't had this for that long, but it is so beautiful. This is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade StingRaye. This is the collaboration they did with It's My Ray Ray. She's so pretty. Just want to throw that out there that she's so pretty. And this is so pretty. I wanted to give a shout out to this because not only is it really good, but it is almost an exact dupe, maybe a little bit different, than the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Androgyny that is like sold out everywhere. You can get a similar color for like $6 instead. StingRaye. And it's so beautiful. Listen, I don't know what they did, but I feel like Colourpop definitely changed their formula to like their newer liquid lipsticks, because I wasn't a big fan of them when I first got them. I liked them and I would use them, but some of them would get too dry. I had an issue with some of them. Not all of them, but I did have an issue with some of them. The newest ones that I've been recently getting haven't given me that problem. Like, for example, I'm wearing Platform on my lips right now. It's like one of their new liquid lipsticks, and I've been wearing this for a while. And it's amazing. Look, they don't transfer at all. They're like ultra matte. It's crazy. And I feel like their formula has gotten better. So StingRaye is definitely a new favorite. It's really beautiful. So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave me a comment. Oh look, Potter. My Potter came to say hello. My Potter boy. That's my Potter. My Potter. Oh, it's my baby. Please leave me a comment down below what your favorite product of this month was, and maybe I will check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.